Recording live from the Hickory Hut Studio on the campus of Defiance College, you are listening to The Session.
Hey Jacket Nation, welcome back to the Hickory Hut Studio today for another episode of J Squared and the Crazy Guy in the Corner, minus J.
So it's just J.
Yeah. Today our guest is Robyn Boyd to talk about a big upcoming event next Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going to clap for it. Woo! It's a little clever than I.
We needed the extra clapping in there.
Yeah, thank you, Robyn.
Robyn, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
For those of our viewers who don't know exactly what's going on next Saturday, can you tell them, one, who is sponsoring the event, and then talk a little bit about the event itself?
So next week, Saturday, from 10 to 1, we will be having the 5th annual Hench Autism Studies Program Community Outreach Event. And this is actually sponsored by my Families and Communities class, which has been doing this for 5 years now. This event is open to everyone in the public, as well as to professionals in the medical field, law enforcement, and all the other fields out there. The purpose of this event is to actually provide an inclusive space for persons with autism and persons without autism to know about the social welfare programs available, as well as public services available to persons and to their families with autism. This event should be fairly informal and should be more informative and somewhat entertaining. We'll have, food available. We'll also be having recreational activities like nail painting, sensory pools, as well as informative sessions for persons to get engaged.
Okay. What is a sensory pool?
So it's, for example, for someone with autism, maybe they need how to feel certain things. So it could be like tactile senses, so touch. Okay. So we might have a pool filled with sand.
Oh, okay.
So that they could feel the difference in textures.
Is there anything in the sand?
No, just sand.
It's just sand.
So just sand. So it could be different things where they could feel, what's soft, what's hard, what's gooey or something like that. So it's just something to keep them occupied.
Okay. Are they actually in a pool?
Yes.
Like a kiddie pool?
Yes, a kiddie pool.
So that makes sense. Sensory
Yes.
pool. Okay. So it's open to all ages?
All ages.
And anybody can come generally to it, right?
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
With that being said, I don't know if you're going to ask it or not, but sounds like there's a lot going on. And is this is the event free, or is there like a free will donation type deal going on?
People just come, show up, and learn.
That's
okay.
awesome.
That's
so
all.
just show up.
Sure.
And you can get in. It's in the Sarek Campus Center.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Right in the center of campus. If you're unfamiliar with campus, it's basically just walk right across from Big B's and you'll be in the Sarek Campus Center. So how many years has this been going on? Do you know?
5 years.
5 years.
This is the 5th year.
This is the 5th year.
Yes.
So it's a 5-year anniversary, so it's going to be extra special. So tell us a little bit about the ASD program here at Defiance College from your student perspective.
Interestingly, Defiance College has one of the best programs for students with autism. It was ranked the 6th, I think, in the whole country.
Okay.
The ASD program, it offers several programs. So, for example, we have the ASD Affinity Program, which are for students with autism on campus. So this is a program that offers peer mentors and peer tutors for students.
Okay.
So they get additional attention and support from their peers to help with social interaction and as well as their academic work. So we give them that support.
Okay.
Then we have the Autism Classroom, which is for adolescents from, I think, 13 to 18.
Okay.
And they're able to learn life skills, how to budget, how to interact with persons without autism so that they can be included in activities.
One of those activities that they do here is the coffee cart.
Yes,
right?
they do
Yes.
do the coffee cart.
That's where the students make the coffee and make the desserts that go around, and they sell them to faculty and staff and students.
Yes.
So that helps their interacting and coin counting and change and all that kind of thing. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're good. And one of the other main one is that they have a Hench Autism summer day camp for 2 weeks in the summer, where students can come in and they can do recreational activities and interact with other students with autism.
So one of the positives about the ASD program here is there is a whole lot of built-in support for students with autism.
Yes.
So they can come in here and kind of have a built-in network of support.
Yes.
Off the air, before we got started, you said you were a part of that support. Are you a tutor?
No, I'm a peer mentor.
A peer mentor?
Yes.
So what's the difference between because you said no to a tutor, so what's the difference between a tutor and a peer mentor?
A peer tutor helps them with their academics.
Okay.
Specifically. So they'll
Okay.
help them set up a time schedule for like studying, as well as like how to complete assignments on time, give them additional instructions to help them complete the assignments, while a peer
Nice.
mentor
Okay.
helps with their social interaction, engages them more in a social aspect. So they'll go out to lunch if they want to have a lunch together.
Oh, yeah?
Go to dinner. They'll go to campus events, or
Okay.
even do baking or do hobbies that they like to do with them. So that's just spending that quality friendship time, really.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit more of a social mentor.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So, I don't know. Do you have anything, Jake? I'm trying to think of another question.
No, I think she did a really good job.
Yeah, I know she did a really good job. Pretty much
explaining
answered
what's
everything I was going to
happening,
talk about. Where do they live here on campus, the students who are part of the ASD program?
So the ASD program also provides special housing for students with autism, and they live in the North Pod.
Okay.
So in the jacket suite. So they have their own rooms to
Okay.
themselves, and they're fairly peaceful, comfortable, spacious housing.
Yeah, they have a roommate, right? Or do they not have a roommate?
They do not have
They
a
do
roommate.
not
They have
have
a
a
room to
roommate.
themselves.
Okay.
But they do have a neighbor who's right next door.
That's what I meant.
So-
Yeah, more of a
Yes.
neighbor, not necessarily a roommate.
Yes.
With a communal kitchen?
Yes,
So,
they do have
yeah.
their own kitchen, as well as that they have. So it's 4 persons, generally 2 up to one of the areas,
Okay.
and they have a shared lobby space.
Can I ask you what attracted you to working with students with autism?
I think it's more of getting comfortable and having persons know that they're special,
Okay.
and knowing that they should feel as if they're part of society, just like, someone without autism.
Yes.
So it's actually teaching them how to fit in, but also how to let other people fit into their environment.
Very good answer. You're welcome. So that is your hope upon graduation, since you're a sophomore,
Yes.
to work with people with autism.
Yes, eventually.
I think you'll do a wonderful job at that.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. So if you'd like more information, you can go to defiance.edu and search autism.
Hench Autism Program.
Hench Autism. Or you can get a hold of Clarissa Barnes or Becca Roop.
Yes.
R-U-P-P. We're going to take a quick break. This is The Session with Jay and Ryan. We'll be right back.
This is Leah McCoy bringing you your session news. APO's Pie a Faculty Staff Member fundraiser continues today and will conclude on Friday. Bring your change to the CAF during lunch and dinner to see your favorite professor or coach take a pie in the face. The Defiance College Music Program presents a musical evening this Friday, April 20th at 7, located at St. John's UCC. Admission is free, so come out to show your support. In other news, the DC Softball is hosting a home run derby this Friday. Located at the Sal Hench Field, every dollar equals 3 pitches, with prizes awarded to the top 3 winners. Any questions? See Coach Butt. The Buzzathon this Friday in the Wiener Center from 5 to 11 costs $10 per adult or $25 for family. All the proceeds will benefit the Children's Miracle Network. I'm Leah, and that was your session news.
Hey, Jacket Nation, welcome back from the break. We're going to talk a little bit about some other interesting stuff Robyn is involved in here on campus. So,
It's a lot. I'm just putting that out there.
Robyn, can you talk a little bit about what is going on this weekend?
Okay, so this weekend, Saturday and Sunday,
Okay.
we'll be having a play. The DC players will be putting on a play called The Fated Sisters.
Nice.
It's a devised play, so it's an original piece, and it's about Greek mythological deities who control life. So
The
when
three fates, right?
The 3 fates.
Uh-huh.
That's the name of it, and it's about one of the sisters who decides to cut the thread and decide when people die, wanting to live a mortal life.
Oh.
And so this brings a whole new set of drama, and Zeus comes in, and it's very quirky and a lot of gruesome deaths.
What?
it's very interesting. So persons who are history lovers would love it.
Everybody's like, I don't think a lot of deaths. I'm in. Sign me up. Yeah.
Pretty much.
So who wrote it?
So it was written by the director, which
Okay.
is Michaela Whitaker, myself, Robyn Boyd,
Oh.
Jennifer Ripka,
Okay.
and Lynn Stuckey.
So 4 of you.
So 4 of us.
3 sisters. So one of you got left out. Let me rephrase that. Are the 3 students going to be the 3 sisters?
No.
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 Are you going to be a sister?
No, I'm not going to be a sister. I'm going to be Zeus.
You're going to be Zeus.
Yes, the voice of Zeus.
Oh, so only the voice of Zeus. Yep. Anyway, okay. So how did you decide to write this or be a part of the writing team behind this?
So last year I was a part of the play that they had.
Okay.
I was helping with stage prop, but this year we had a play. We paid the royalties and everything, but we
Okay.
couldn't find male actors.
Oh,
So we decided,
males, huh?
Yes.
Jake, come
Yes.
on.
I'm
Yes,
busy
Jake.
trying to graduate.
I respect that. That's more important.
Nice save.
Yep. See, I'm good.
Yep. So we decided that we had to come together and just write something, talk about something. And the director saw a book on Civil War.
Okay.
And then we just all like, okay, we need to talk about something belonging, something with history. And then it just sprang from there. We just had random ideas coming together. We have a bit of Cinderella, Romeo and Juliet, tragedies. Really.
With a lot of deaths.
A lot of deaths.
The key word in there, Jake, if you're curious, it was gruesome.
Gruesome deaths.
Gruesome deaths. So did you buy a lot of jelly, like for use as blood? No.
Nope.
Oh,
It's
these are
actually a staged reading.
these are real.
So it's free admission.
Okay.
And the actresses, the third one is Amoy Russell, they'll all be sitting down and reading to the audience, reading with emotion.
Oh, so
yes.
it's not necessarily a play like when you think of. Oh, so
No,
it's going
like
to be a
performance, really.
dramatic reading,
Yes, dramatic reading. And it's
Nice.
free to everyone.
free to everyone.
Yes.
Even me.
Even you.
Even Jake.
Especially Jake.
Especially Jake.
Especially me.
So what else is going on that you are a part of? And you wanted to mention something about choir.
Yes.
Okay.
So next weekend, Friday and Sunday,
Okay.
the Chamber Singers will be performing free admission to our concerts. The first concert will be on Friday at 7 o'clock at St. John UCC, which is near to campus.
Right here on campus.
Yes. Then the next one will be Sunday at 4 at Brian's Performance Arts Center.
Nice.
And both of them are free admissions, free will donations.
These concerts are leading up to a major concert.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
The major concert is in New York City. It's at Carnegie Hall, where we'll be performing at.
Nice.
It's an amazing opportunity that all of the members are grateful for because we got a lot of support from the campus as well as, past members.
And DC community. Yeah, you got a lot of support all around.
Yes.
So congratulations on
Thank
that.
you very much, and we're very thankful for our supporters.
So let's get to know you outside of all that stuff.
Okay?
So,
Yes.
I got this.
Okay. I was looking at you.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about what you do inside the classroom? So, like your major, any minors you might have, and then some exciting stuff you're doing with that?
I am a social work major, and I am minoring in psychology, and just recently I added autism studies.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice.
Yes.
You're busy.
I am busy.
And you are hoping to work with people with autism, as we've said before.
Yes.
Where is your hometown?
My hometown is Jamaica.
Okay.
But whenever I'm in the States and whatever I put on as an address is Defiance College, so I'm here a lot of the
So
time.
let me ask, what brought you here from Jamaica?
A scholarship did.
Okay.
So I've always dreamt of, reducing my burdens as a child from my parents.
Okay.
So I wanted to get a scholarship, and Defiance College provided that.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're here.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. What's the one thing you miss from home?
I should be like the people. I really miss the people, but on lonely days, I miss the food.
You miss the food. I was going to say, 'cause
I
I'm all
believe that.
I'm all about food. And what's one of the biggest surprises that you had when you came to Defiance?
Biggest surprise?
I mean, besides meeting me. I understand
I mean,
that.
it's amazing.
that
The
was-
day I met you, my life changed.
Really?
Honestly, it did.
Huh.
It did.
I didn't realize.
I mean, so Jamaica it's a all for one kind of country where we welcome everybody, welcome your differences.
Okay.
And I thought I was a liberal in a way. But coming to the States overall, especially Defiance College, I realized I was more leaning to conservative side.
Really? Okay.
So it's a very liberal art school in the essence of the word.
Okay.
So that was a bit surprising. Just the culture of the people here.
Okay. In a good way or hopefully in a good way?
It's a mixture of feelings.
Okay. Well, we'll say more good.
More positive.
We're all positive here on this session.
I think that happens when somebody moves from anywhere, really, though. It's like, it's about the different cultures that you meet and engage with, and obviously it's way different.
Yes. Actually, that's an excellent analogy, because you always kind of feel a little bit like a fish out of water if you have a dramatic change. And this was a dramatic change.
It was.
Yes. Well, let's lighten it up and let's do the Silly Six.
Yes.
Okay.
The Silly Six is where I ask you 6 quick questions and you give me 6 quick answers.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to ask the one that Jess wants me to ask. So we will. Here we go. Your favorite pop or beverage?
My favorite pop is still root beer.
Root beer flavor? Brand?
No specific brand.
No specific brand. Your favorite fast food?
Fast food, I would have to say a burger.
A burger from where? If you can get any burger, from where?
Sonic.
Sonic. Ooh, there's one in Bryant.
I've never been to that
Okay, you just got to go a little bit west of here.
I'll try.
Your favorite show?
My favorite show? Friends. There have been recent reruns, and it's really funny.
If you are going to be on the show Friends, who would you be?
Phoebe.
Phoebe? Okay. You don't have to be embarrassed.
She has an interesting life. That much I can guarantee for myself.
Your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert is cheesesteak.
Flavor?
Original.
Really? Anything on top?
Preferably not.
Really?
But if I had no choice, I would take strawberry on top.
I've never had just plain cheesecake.
You've never had a plain
I don't think I've ever had a plain
It's
cheesecake.
amazing, though.
Really? Well, it must be. It's your favorite.
Yes.
If you didn't say that, I would be more concerned. Let's see. Your favorite musician or group?
Oh, my favorite group is Salty Soul. They're a Afrobeat group.
Okay.
So I just got into listening to African pop music, and it's really cool.
I would assume it has a really good beat.
It does. It's very rhythmic.
Really?
And lively.
And I bet you dance.
I do dance.
Do you drive?
No, I don't drive.
Okay, so do you ride in a car and listen to it?
I do.
Okay. I can see you kind of
jamming out.
Yeah,
Yes,
doing that
I'll
stuff.
keep the driver awake all the way.
And lastly, where did it go? Your favorite movie?
Favorite movie
Of all time.
of all time?
Of all time.
Oh, that's a hard one. I love shows. But I just recently watched Irreplaceable You.
I've never heard of it.
That's a romantic movie with a
That'd be why I never heard of it.
it's a fiance who was diagnosed with cancer. She thought she was pregnant,
Okay.
but it ends up that it's cancer. It's terminal, but she learns to grieve through it while also planning to replace herself for her fiance. So she put him through a dating website and everything. So she's planning his life without her.
This sounds way deeper than any movie that I normally watch.
So
Mine are about gruesome deaths.
you'll love the play then this weekend.
Well, Robyn, thanks for being a part of the show.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck in your upcoming events.
Thank you.
And I guess that's it. Oh, do you want to tell them how to get a hold of us or not, Jake?
I think they should know by now.
There's only 2 more shows left, people. So if you've been putting off watching us until now, thanks for watching, first off. But you can go back into our catalog and watch all the reruns.
Yep.
This is The Session with Jake, not Jess. And this is The Session with Ryan. See ya.
Hey, this is Marissa with Project Pink, and you're listening to The Session.